Consent to a search. I do not have any weapons. I don't have anything on me. I don't have a knife. I don't.
What do you have in there?
I do not consent to a search. I do not have a knife.
It looks like it's a weapon.
I do not have a weapon. It's not like a weapon. I do not consent to a search. My hands are in the air. I have a piece in my hand. I do not have a weapon in my. I do not have a. What's your badge number? What? No, I do not. I do mine. I do mine. That is not a knife. What is your? That is. I do not have a knife.
Okay.
This is illegal, sir. What is your badge number, sir?
7711. It looks like you had a.
Lazy policing, violating the freedoms of others. Put up the picture full mask. A reminder, stop and frisk was a police practice under which officers stopped and searched citizens, allegedly without the reasonable suspicion required for the intervention. Concerns about the program first arose under mayor and coffee bean salesman Rudy Giuliani. Concerns about the program during William J. Bratton's first tenure as police commissioner. The stop and frisk controversy dates back to 1999, when 4 white members of the NYPD street crime unit fired 41 shots and killed an unarmed Black Amadou Diallo at the entry of his home after allegations of racial profiling by the unit emerged. The New York City Council in 2001 enacted a law that required the NYPD to report to the council detailed information about stops of pedestrians, including information about their race. August 2013, the federal district court, the judge, Shira Shilin, found that stop and frisk was unconstitutional. It took them a few years to get here, but they finally did. So the stop and frisk era formally drew to a close in the first month of 2014, when Bill de Blasio settled the litigation, ended the program, but they're still doing it. Why? Well, policy says one thing, culture says another. Culture eats policy alive every day of the week. There is no real infraction if there's no real enforcement. You know what I mean? All right, Francesca, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, that particular line that you just said, there's no infraction if there's no enforcement. I think this is what sometimes liberals, we put too much faith in the outcomes of some of these court cases and some of the legislation that gets passed. You know, I'm reminded of, abortion was on on the ballot in 10 states and it passed in 7. That's great, in terms of protecting abortion rights. But people have to do that. Officials and hospital workers, and that the law has to be abided by. So who is watching the watchers type thing? And especially with the police, just because it was deemed unconstitutional doesn't mean it's not going to happen and continues to happen. And of course, you got your corrupt mayor, Eric Adams, who's probably grinning from ear to ear because I'm assuming that Donald Trump will smile kindly on him and his case, and we will see. But it's like, I'm glad that people are filming themselves in these situations, especially with cops. That takes so much guts. So kudos to this guy saying, this is wrong. You do have a right to refuse to be searched. Everyone should know their rights. And if you have done nothing wrong, that is well within your right. But again, it comes back to the federal level, right? I mean, and we're not going to see this for a while. So it's on us to support one another.
That's right. There it is.